But you know why he was a punster?
Uh-uh.
Because in Latin or Hebrew or whatever he was speaking at the time, the two words are gilma and galma, splinter and beam. So he punned it, gilma galma, see? Come on, man, okay. Jesus was a stand-up comedian.
Photo adventures on the road.
What you got?
Well, today is tire day.
Tire day.
Yeah, man. And so if you haven't seen it yet, we just finished recording a really cool video on how to use the brand new Rabaconda tire changer. You have a really good story about what Rabaconda means in our first episode.
That's true, I do. Do we tell them again or do we make them go watch the
other
one?
No, go watch the other
That's
one.
That's what I'm saying. See, look at you being all, go watch our other videos.
But welcome back to Moto Photo Adventures, everybody. We have a brand new product from Rabaconda that we want to showcase for you. Drum roll, please. The Rabaconda Wheel Balancer.
Now, what's the old school way of doing this?
Now,
Broom handle?
Yeah, you actually...
Threaded rod?
For years, I've balanced tires, sort of.
Coat hanger?
Yeah. You can actually just balance the axle, put the bike on the axle and just hold it. For a long time, I also just bought a little tiny dowel and I just would hang it on the dowel. Yeah.
It gets you down the road.
Yeah.
If you're in the middle of somewhere and you want to just hover it on your finger and spin, it'll get it'll get you so you're not doing this down the road, but you better go get it checked out for real or get one of these.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
We are super excited. And a huge shout out, start unboxing. Huge shout out to Jackson over at Rabaconda, a new global marketing man over there. He is really cool dude. We're gonna probably try and have him on the channel, interview him. So stay tuned for that, you guys. He's got lots of extreme knowledge to spout out.
They have really nice
instructions.
Yeah. This is spiral bound. It's like something out of a legal.
The paper's thick. It's nice.
I was going to mention that we were referring to the notes when we were changing your tire on the Rabaconda, and I noticed how thick the pages were, and I was like, well, why would they spend that extra money on a heavy? Because you're working with grease, you're working with water, you're working with wet hands, and of course it's going to get all kinds of messed up potentially.
And of course, as old as we are, we need the big font like it has.
That's not wrong.
Now, what's the best thing about Rabaconda? All of their stuff is portable. And it comes with cool little cases. Check that out.
I can dig it. Throw that away. Look at
Vanna White.
Now, once you get this out of here, I'll use this for something else.
Your badminton set.
I'm a bat.
Or ping pong?
Badminton.
Pickleball.
Shuttlecock. It's a shuttlecock.
Yeah, you can put all kinds of stuff.
Maybe look at that.
Maybe you have a tiny little banjo you want to use for your motorcycle trips.
Yeah, it's a tiny little banjo. That's all kinds of about me. I'm a banjo guy. All right, so
are we going to do like we did the first Rabaconda thing and just sort of figure it out?
That's exactly what's going to happen. We're just going to start pulling stuff out of the bag and seeing what actually happens.
Absolutely.
I'm opening the instructions last. There's another pocket in there.
Yeah,
what are you waiting around for?
It's on the back side.
You're making me do all the work.
Yeah. Hang in there.
All right, that's the balancer, apparently. That's the main portion.
Yep. This is the base. Jason, let's be honest. You could go down to Harbor Freight or a lot of other places and buy a $60 or $80 tire balancer and it would do just fine.
Fair.
But there are some really cool, unique features about this one. Number one, it comes with a really cool carrying case.
Does it come with an Allen wrench?
And it disassembles so that you can, travel with it if you need to.
Hey, you keep talking. I'm going to get an Allen wrench.
Oh, wait. There's an Allen wrench.
Oh, did they send one? That's
of course.
That's fantastic.
I mean, come on.
That's fantastic.
You can't get that from a Chinese knockoff, right?
I don't know. Can you?
Attention to
Well, I can
detail.
tell you that the Allen wrenches will strip if you get that.
But one thing that I think is really cool, all kidding aside, I mean, I love the fact that it's disassemblable and portable. You live 30 minutes from me, so if I wanted to come over and borrow it so that I could do my tires at my garage.
That's true.
Pack it down, carry it over, piece of cake. But one of the most interesting things I think about the Rabaconda tire changer is not only does it stand up and you do your little balancer on a table, but it has this ability for you to mount the plate to a wall. So you could actually mount it fairly permanently, and it has a whole separate set of bearings so that you can mount it with the device on the wall.
Ain't that spiffy?
It is pretty cool. Another really interesting thing I'll tell you while Jason is doing the manual labor, the bearings on this thing are stainless steel. So when you get that $80 one from your local garage, you know, it's probably not going to have stainless steel bearings, not going to last you nearly as long, not going to be nearly as accurate.
I have no idea what that's for.
That's for the wall.
Oh, that's the thing for the wall.
Yeah, you be the wall.
Okay, I'll be the wall. Rightio!
What? Come on now.
Okay, and you can even hang it upside down if you wanted to.
You could.
All right, okay.
But you can see they've got two sets of bearings. So one set on the top for when you're balancing on a tabletop.
And speaking of balance, let's take a look at a little bit of work-life balance. You have to have work and life balance. On one side of the scale would be work. Those things that you have to do. Those things that are required in life. And on the other side is life. And part of having life is having a great time. And for us, it's motorcycle riding. And so you want this to be balanced. Now, one of the things that will help you keep that balance is peace in your life. And one of the things that brings you peace in your life when you're riding that motorcycle is Rick Stewart. Rick Stewart of scmotolawyer.com. 1-855-GET-MOTO.
And then the other set, and then the other set, it sits like that when you're balancing on the wall mount.
with the 3 bearings.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Isn't that clever?
I like clever. Clever is awesome. And they also send the screws and the anchors for the wall mount.
Isn't that?
Okay, above and beyond. Just say it. So you want to actually do your balance?
Not to mention that they've got great customer service.
Yes, that's true.
I'm happy to if you want to go ahead and
All right,
balance
well
mine. We just changed
then
my
just
tire.
take off one of the ends down here,
But
so we get the tire on.
I do want to tell you that one thing that's really cool about these guys is that the cores, these little pieces right here, are adjustable. So you can make sure that your tire is centered by simply
and not wobbly.
And
Yeah. That's cool.
So you don't get that on the cheap ones either. So there's a lot of really neat advancements and cool features of this particular tire changer that make it worth the extra money.
So I'm assuming, without opening the instructions, we're just going to go by how good of a design it is. You don't have to use the instructions, right? I'm assuming to get your tire on there, you have to take one of these ends off and then unscrew it. So go ahead and do that while I go get your front tire.
Okay.
Ta-da! Ta-da!
Man, we're just like we were not planning to balance a tire. We were just going to show you about this.
Well,
whole thing.
we just put it on. We just put it on here, so why not? There you go.
I got to tighten the other side. Go towards you a little bit.
Okay. Then we lift up to center it. Put this in there. Tighten this Allen screw up for me real quick when you get a chance. That one I think can stay tight. This one needs to go ahead and be tightened. So that I can tighten this one so that I can tighten that one.
It's a 2-step process. You get your roughing it in here at this point.
Yep.
And then
I tighten this sort of like a chalk.
Fine tune it.
Boom.
Ooh, that is nice.
You know the trick to finding out if an egg's boiled or not? You spin it.
If an egg's boiled? Really?
Yeah, if you spin the egg and you grab it and let go, stop it and let go, if it starts spinning again, it's still raw because the inside's still moving. So if we spin this and we go,
oh, it's still balanced.
Yeah, I'm wondering. See, where is it going to go?
It seems pretty impressive.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close. So you got your yellow dot in the right spot with your
I did.
with the stem, the air stem. So it looks like this is pretty good. That means your rim and the tire were properly.
Nope.
It's a little heavy, but anyway, you get the idea, right? Better than a dowel, better than a broom handle, better than a stick in the woods, or a stick in the eye.
Stay tuned. Let's get our stuff, and then we'll actually do this for
Stuff.
you live. Like,
got the alcohol
we were
in-
not planning this. This is yeah. Let's grab the alcohol.
Alcohol and the weights.
And the weights. Should we turn it the angle it the other way for this camera?
Sure. So we think that this is the thing. This is where it is, basically. So what I'm going to do is
Whoa.
no. I'm going to verify.
Okay.
I'm going to verify. We think this is it. So I'm going to turn it 90 degrees.
Okay.
Like that, and I'm gonna let go. And if it
Okay.
goes back to the same spot, then it's not something wacky, and it just airflow or whatever. Exactly right. So we're just gonna let it settle.
Pick yourself up a little bit of tape. Ooh, that's good. It's going back.
Yeah, there we are. That's your spot. Right there.
Very precision. Did you see how well that thing spins?
Gotta like it. It's super simple. That
A little bit of masking tape right there, or painter's tape, just to notate the spot.
got it.
All right.
Now what?
Now it's what do you guess? What do you guess? How many pounds?
Oh, very little. It moved very slowly. So just start with 2.
Yeah, we'll start with 2.
Yeah. What are the weights on that one?
These are 1/4 ounce.
1/4 ounce. So we're looking at half an ounce.
So I'll put 2 1/4 or half ounce. I'm just going to stick them underneath the tape here temporarily,
That's a good idea.
just to make sure that we're right on, and then.
Then I'll give it the old Price is Right wheel spin.
All right.
Or do I just
No,
do it?
1/4 turn, just
You'll-
like you did before.
No. And
We're not trying to win prizes.
I'm trying to win prizes.
You want to do it? You want to get in here?
Do you have your dad's phone number?
Don't touch it.
Wow.
Go back the other way. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
All right. Alcohol and sticky.
Alcohol. Now I'm having to work with my left hand over here, Jason.
I'm
so-
sorry.
Leave that there.
Alcohol gets rid of all of the grease and oils and things that would keep something from sticking. I know you all know that, but I'm going to say it anyhow. Now, is there a preferred place to put the weights? Is it as center as you can get? Right?
Yes, definitely. So with our tires, of course, we have these reversed spokes. Spokes are on the outside, which leaves a nice little raised section on the very center of the tire.
Perfect.
This way centered. So that's what I'm cleaning right now, and that's where I'm going to be putting my tire weights.
Right there.
Right there.
Seems right to me.
Is that good for you guys?
Leave a comment.
1 for yes, 0 for you screwed up.
Yeah. Then we'll go read them. I hope they all say you screwed up because that's funnier than the other.
Now, I'm riding an adventure bike, you guys. I'm not going to be racing on a track. If you are doing track days, racing your bike, you need to cover these with duct tape.
So they don't spin off?
Yeah. Well, it's a safety precaution.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you do adventure bikes run on track days?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen a lot of people with their GSs and whatever's out there,
Neat.
burning up some rubber.
Yeah, cool. Listen, what are you doing? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm
that thing.
squishing it. Squishing that 3M tape.
Okay. Done. Boom. We can squish it off camera. That's nice.
Man. Listen, you guys.
I might put this on the wall.
The smell of fresh
Now
rubber.
this is how you know it's really balanced.
Hey, Jason.
Look, it's rolling.
I've always wanted to say, can you scrub the nipples off?
You've never always wanted to say that. Well, there you go. Hit the
Very
like
good.
and subscribe if you got anything out of this. This was a very simple one. It's self-explanatory. You can do it
Without even
this.
opening the instructions.
There might be some neat little tidbits in here that we'll figure it out later, but obviously it's well designed because ka-chow.
And listen, we'll put a link to the product in our description. We always do that. So if you're ever looking at one of our videos and wondering where we got something or what it is, check the description quick. But we do want to make sure we say another huge shout out to Jackson over at Rabaconda. And check out their website. They've got all kinds of really cool stuff. Once you get your garage outfitted,
You will have to make a hard decision. Do I charge my friends for tire changing and balancing? Like and subscribe, comment, etc. Hit the notification bell to make sure you get notified when we put out new videos. We have big stuff. Check out all of our videos. We have big announcements. You might have missed it. It might not be out yet, but just, I'm telling you, you'll want to know. See you later. We're going to go put some tires on some bikes.
stay safe, everybody.
I like it.
Motor